everybody, my name is Deanna and welcome to my channel. So today I am going to be reading like Rory Gilmore for a week. I'm sure most of y'all have seen this trend. It went around about a year or two ago. I'm a little late on it, but that's mostly because my boyfriend and I have been watching Gilmore Girls. I've seen it, he hasn't, but we're on season 4 right now where Rory is going to Yale, and I don't know, as an English major, I feel like I need to be reading more classics than I am, and so this kind of gives me a good experience to like try to expand my field. And also I've just always really wanted to start a YouTube channel, so this is just our first attempt. So I just got to campus and I have class, so I do have to leave, but I just wanted to show you the 3 books that I brought with me today. I brought Great Expectations by Charles Dickens. I brought Wuthering Heights by Emily Bronte. I'm realizing also that I have never read a book by a Bronte sister, which is actually insane. And The Scarlet Letter, from Nathaniel Hawthorne. I think that this is the one that I'm going to start with, mostly because it's got like some like highlights. I thrifted it, and annotations in it. And let me see. Oh, that one's yellow, so you can't really tell. But I'm just really excited to see what this person has to say. Oh, look at how much is on this page. Anyway, but I have to get to class now, so we can't do any reading, unfortunately. But we're going to start back up in a little bit after this class is done, I think. All right, bye. All right, so I just finished up with class, and now I'm at the library with my boyfriend. He's over there. Doesn't want to be in the video. And now we're gonna start reading. So unfortunately I had to go back to class, but now I'm done with class and I'm about to go and eat with my friend, but she's not here, so I'm gonna read for a few minutes until she gets here, and then I'm gonna head inside and eat. Hey guys, as you can see, it is night and I am ready for bed. I did some reading with my niece, but other than that I had a lot of homework today and I relaxed. And so didn't do much more than that. So it's about 9:45 now, and I've still got maybe 40 minutes of homework, and I'm very tired. So I think we're calling it for tonight. We only got about 30 pages. But there's only 200 pages left, so I'm calling it a win. We're fine. We're doing good. And we're gonna hope for a better day tomorrow. Good morning. I'm late for work, so I have to rush in now, but we're gonna be listening to starting chapter 6, The Scarlet Letter, on audiobook, so. So we just got done with work, which we are very, very happy about. And now we are going to meet my boyfriend at Daiso. But basically, we completed, I want to say, 20 chapters of the book today. And so there's only, wait, actually, how many did I complete? I don't know. I'll let you know later. But I know that there's only like 3 more. So we might actually be on like chapter like 24 or something like that. So we're almost done. Made a lot of progress. I am liking the book. It's interesting. I don't know how to describe like my thoughts in like a non-spoily way. I like the main character. I like Hester and I like her daughter. I don't know. I feel like there keep being like moments in the book where I'm like, okay, this is the breakthrough. This is like what we're wanting, and then I feel like we're backtracking, but that's intentional. I know that that's intentional. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about the book yet. I think I have to see how it ends to like truly understand how I feel. All right, well, I'll update you more later. Hey y'all, it is now 11 o'clock at night, and I have mostly finished up my homework. I still have a little bit more than I could do, but I really want to finish this book tonight. I have almost 30 pages left, so I'm gonna try to finish this right now, and then go to bed, and I'll tell you about how it goes. I don't know how I feel. I think I liked it. I think I liked the messages of it, and it was very interesting. I'm surprised by just how interesting it was, considering, well, a lot of classics are boring. And I will say that this book does have very boring paragraphs. It's got like the very long, I don't know if you can see, it doesn't matter, but it's got the long, page-long paragraphs that are like very bulky and hard to get through. So there were quite a few times where my mind was trying to wander. But overall, I really enjoyed the storyline. I liked all of the different aspects to it. I liked pretty much all of the characters. I mean, obviously there are characters that you don't like the physician. But other than that, I really liked the story. I don't know, I'd say this is a success. I'll talk more about it in the morning because I gotta go to bed. I am tired, and also sorry for the really bad quality right now. Good night. Hi, good morning everybody. I have just been getting some more of my homework done. So that's what we've been working on this morning. But I have had the chance to think more about how I felt about the book. I think I really liked the storyline. I think I liked the ideas. I think it was a very interesting concept. And I think I give it 3 stars. My biggest issue with it is that a lot of the writing kind of goes on and on and on and on. And I think part of me didn't want to like say that last night because I was like, oh, this is what happens when you try to read classical books, blah, blah, blah. But I have read classical books. I've read quite a few of them, actually. And I don't mind reading classical books. My biggest issue comes, like, when there's just like constant writing. There was like barely any dialogue. It was just like chunks and chunks and chunks and chunks of writing, which drags on. And I think it was better for me because I was listening to a lot of it on audiobook, and as a result I didn't have to like sit through that, you know. It was just kind of like going in through my ear when I was taking it all in. But I think had I like been there sitting and actually like reading it the way that I did, like at the beginning and at the end, I don't think I would have enjoyed the book as much as I had. So I don't know how I feel about it. I don't know if I would recommend it at all. But anyway, I'm gonna get ready now. I'm gonna leave, and I'm gonna pick out the next book that we're gonna start reading today. Alright, y'all. I'm at school now, and I think that we are probably going to read... Oh. This is 500 pages. It's so small. How is it 500 pages? No way. Okay, well, as a college student who has very little time, I am making the executive decision that we are not reading Great Expectations. Oh, man. I kind of wanted to read Great Expectations. Okay, well, I think that means that we're going to be reading Wuthering Heights. I'm okay with that. I think I'm happy with that. Alright, hey guys. So, I feel like I should update you about how today went. Guess how many words we read? 0. But that's okay. So basically, I went to my, well, it was my second class of the day, and in the middle of it, I felt my period start. So I went to the bathroom, and I, you know, started my period, and then the rest of the day, I was just cramping, and I had a really long day, and then I got home, and I did homework. I spent a little bit of time watching TV with my mom, and it is now 9:30, and I'm going to bed. I literally fell asleep on the couch. I've been asleep for like the past 30 minutes. I just went and washed my face and changed into pajamas, and now I'm gonna pass out. I'm like literally this close to falling asleep. I'm so sorry. Oh my goodness. I'm not very Rory Gilmore, because she would have been reading. She would have been reading every single chance she got. I will admit that I'm liking the Scarlet Letter less and less as I like sit with it, because the writing is just so classical, and like that's fine when you can follow it up with like a book that's more modern and easier to read. But like when you're reading classical on classical on classical, like it wasn't a good starter book. It made me really want a romance. Bye bye guys, I gotta go to bed. I hope you have a good night. You'll see me in the morning in the next clip probably, or in the middle of the day. I hope it's in the morning. I gotta get better at this. Y'all, this is my first video. We'll improve. We got it. We're getting a good foundation. And also, just pretend that all of the clips are inverted. I know that when you look at the books, they don't look right because they're inverted, but I don't care. I don't care enough. I'm sorry. I like it inverted. Deal with it inverted. Not my problem. Maybe one day. Maybe I'll get a fancy camera. Okay. Good night. Good morning, guys. I'm just about to leave for work, but I was looking at the Rory Gilmore list that I have on Goodreads, and I was realizing that I have a somewhat busy day tomorrow. I'm gonna go ice skating after class. So if I want to be able to read 3 books in this video, which I really do want to be able to read 3 books in this video, I'm gonna have to prioritize and find some shorter books to read.
So I saw that the list had The Wonderful Wizard of Oz, right? The first book. And so I found the audiobook for that. It's only for like 4 hours long. I'm gonna listen to that, get that out of the way. I'm gonna do 2 more hours of either Wuthering Heights or Great Expectations. I haven't decided yet. And then I'm probably gonna, I have at least 2 hours today after that that I can spend reading, besides like the 2 hours that I'll still have at work with the audiobook. Granted, it'll probably need more reading than that, but I can like devote sometime on Friday, and we might need to finish this up on Sunday or on Saturday, but I might have an event that I need to go to, and then I need to edit. So we're gonna try to read 2 books today. We're gonna see how it works.
So we just finished up with work, and we read 2 books. Well, we listened to 2 books. I know, I'm sorry I didn't film much. I can't really film when the library is actually open, because then obviously you can get the patrons in it, and that's bad. So I can only film before the library opens, and most of what I do before the library opens is actually like sorting. That's why you see me doing a lot of like pushing the books and that kind of thing, and not actually like shelving, because I have to make sure that the library is cleaned up before the people actually come in. But yeah, I listened to The Wonderful Wizard of Oz on 2x speed. I figured out how to do that. And it was great. I was zoned in. I really liked that book. I thought it was very enjoyable. It was very light. It was exactly what I wanted, because my head was hurting yesterday, and that was kind of the reason why I didn't read any, even though I probably should have, especially because I didn't have that much homework for like the first time ever. And I really didn't want to read anything that was like mentally taxing. And so The Wonderful Wizard of Oz was a great reliever. I really enjoyed it. And then after that, I immediately went to listening to The Great Gatsby. I don't remember if I told you that I was going to do that, but I think I did. I think I told you that I was going to listen to The Great Gatsby, because I also own it, and I have the copy with me in my backpack. But I didn't need it because I finished it. I didn't realize it was that short. I feel like I cheated. I didn't do any reading. I listened to all of the books. But you know what? When you're a college student, that's mostly how I get my books when school is in session, because I don't really have that much time. I feel like maybe I should start another book, because it is only Thursday. But I don't know what other book I would read. And also, I think I've talked about it a little bit, but I've been really wanting to go ice skating. And so my boyfriend and I are going to go ice skating tomorrow after school. Did I talk about how Great Gatsby went? I don't think so. I liked it. I will be honest, I've read The Great Gatsby before. I read it in school. I read it my sophomore year. That's funny. 4 years ago, because now I'm in my sophomore year. It was just kind of like a drag. I did definitely ship Nick and Gatsby. I remember doing that. I remember reading fan fiction about Nick and Gatsby, which is interesting. And I definitely still agree with that. After listening to it 4 years later, I agree wholeheartedly. I like it a lot better now. I enjoyed it a lot more. I liked the characters more. I mean, obviously, you're not supposed to like the characters. I don't really like any of the characters. But I wasn't as, like, sternly against them, I guess. Because I remember last time I actively was like, oh, all of this is terrible characters. But that's the point. But anyway, I enjoyed it. I had fun. I was surprised that it was so quick. It was only 9 chapters, and all of the chapters were only, like, 30 minutes. And then I had it on 2x speed, so I finished in like 3.5 hours. that like feels wrong. I feel so wrong for this. I cheated this challenge. But oh well. Sucks for you guys. You still watch the video. Thank you. I promise I'll read physical copies at some point. Oh, Eunice. I'll do that. I'll figure it out. This is my first video. We're figuring it out together. That's the point. But anyway, I'm gonna drive to school now. Hi. Good morning, y'all. It's the next day. I feel like I should update a little bit. I don't think that I'm gonna start a new book. I might, but I feel like if I started a new book, I feel like if I started a new book, I would only get like 20 pages max, because I just have a very busy day today, especially with homework. I might record maybe some of my like homework reading, because like that's still reading. I'm still reading a book. And you know what? You know what's very Rory Gilmore? Doing your homework. She'd love that. That's probably the reading that Rory Gilmore does most. So we might spend some time reading my homework together. And I'll probably show you the ice skating rink because I think that's gonna be really fun. I'm excited. I'm really excited. But I gotta get to school now. Alright, so we changed our mind. We got to school pretty early. I have about 30 minutes until my class. I still have to walk over from my car, but I think I'm gonna read for 20 minutes just because it's like raining outside and it's really pretty. And so we're gonna read a little bit of Great Expectations and try it out, see how we like it. I'm gonna go head into class now, as you can tell by my rain jacket. But I'll see you guys later, okay? Hi guys, it is now Saturday morning, and unfortunately we were not able to do any more reading, but we are gonna spend the rest of this morning just studying and getting some work done. But we had a really nice date last night, and we're happy, even if we didn't get to complete 4 books. But we did still complete 3, even if 2 of them were cheating a little bit. Alright guys, we just finished up homework. We still have a lot more, but we're done for now. We're gonna take a break. But I think that this is the end of the video. Sorry I didn't read more, but you know, realistically, I think the most Rory Gilmore thing that you can do is to spend your Saturday doing homework, which we did. So I think that counts. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. And I think that tomorrow I'm going to be going to a rare book fair in San Francisco with my friends, and we might record that. So if you want to see that and if that interests you, maybe stick around. All right, bye.